We're starting a new cycle, or depending on when you're seeing this video, we have started a new cycle. There's a couple of cool new focuses that I'd like to share with you. But before we begin, do us a favor, click like and subscribe on this video. We like to release as much content as possible, and by doing so, it really helps us out, so thanks. So we are doing something that we did during the last cycle, which lasted 8 weeks, that was incredibly effective for me personally, and I think for the majority of the people that were following the program for those 8 weeks, which is the 5-3-1 program for an upper and a lower strength day. Pretty excited about it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 5-3-1 deadlift, and we're gonna do 5-3-1 bench press. And that should be exciting to most. I know I am excited. Why the 5-3-1? Well, I will tell you personally that the majority of the people that follow the Train for the Win program are between the ages of 35 and 50. One of the things that let's just call them masters class of exercisers, of people training using this style of programming, that they need to limit or at least be aware of is volume, okay? Intensity, yes, that too, but also volume. And if you want to be able to walk around and do cool things on your days off, then you can't be walking around with sore quads, a tight back, and hip flexors that are about to snap. By controlling the volume, by limiting the number of repetitions with high intensity or heavy weights in this case, we can ensure that you're going to be able to do things for the rest of the week and not limit your training because of it, and also see results. Second thing we're doing during this cycle is we're adding the run workouts back in, which is not surprising because every day that there was a programmed run, which is a wonderful buildup of low intensity running, people would say, man, these days I really feel like I'm getting better at running. And we got those comments all the time. So when we took them away, people were looking for a change of pace. So we did a little bit of rowing and air biking on a regular basis over the course of the winter. And now we see that people are really excited to get back into the run. First week, you're gonna see that we're gonna do the Cooper test, which is a 12-minute run for max meters. And then we'll add back in our interval work, which is basically run, walk, or run, easier run, interval style of running to build running stamina. And man, I'll tell you what, nothing develops like VO2 max like running, first of all. And second of all, nothing makes you more comfortable in the outdoors or doing everyday activities like running does. Look forward to seeing those once every 6 days of programmed workouts, and they'll always be limited to 30 minutes or less of interval work. So it's basically hard work followed by easy work. And because of that, these days are very digestible, and I promise you'll start looking forward to it. Kind of the third thing that we're gonna jump into is a little Murph prep. Every year we run Lieutenant Michael Murphy's memorial workout, which is run a mile, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and another mile, where you can choose to wear a vest or break up those reps as you see fit. I look forward to it every year. It's for a good cause, and also it's 3 functions, including plus a run on either side, that is fantastic to develop. So what we're gonna do is over the course of 6 to 8 weeks is just build up a little bit of push-pull squat and running to prep you for however you want to complete Murph. And it doesn't have to be crazy, but what you should expect to see is pull-up stamina work, push-up stamina work, squat stamina work, and then also those longer duration 20-minute efforts of pull-push squat. So look forward to that. We do it every year, and I always see benefit in my fitness as a whole, so we're gonna do it again this year. So what's not changing? First, we're gonna keep our zone targeted work. And I like to use the word zones because when you talk about zones, it's referring to heart rate zones. But in reality, what we're looking at is basically intensity levels. The first intensity level that we're gonna target every 6-day cycle is a zone 2. And those zone 2s generally are about 45 minutes of consistent movement that we try to make it as engaging as possible. So what you'll see is interval work, switching from exercise to exercise at a low heart rate where there's no set number of repetitions generally, so that you can just work without having to think about how many reps you've done or how many you have left to do. The second is a zone 3 workout. And that zone 3 workout is where we're gonna plug in most of the Murph work this time around, which is that moderate intensity for longer durations. As you can imagine, yes, Murph style workouts will jack up your heart rate, but most people will fit their intensity level in a zone 3, whether they like it or not, for those longer durations. So it's kind of like perfect for that. And then lastly is our zone 4 targeted workouts, which are a mix between what we would call high intensity interval training, where you would do 1 to basically 2 minutes of hard work, followed by equal or more rest for a number of rounds. Or we look at just those very high intensity multimodality workouts where they're shorter in duration in order to keep the intensity high. There's 3 types of workouts that you're gonna see as kind of conditioning workouts, in addition to what we talked about with all the strength work and running work. Pretty excited about this cycle. It's gonna be a short one for some of the elements, but it's gonna be a longer one for specifically the run. We'll probably end up doing that for the rest of the year. And of course, you'll see things move in and out throughout the cycles. Get signed up now. Go to TrainFTW.com. Take a look at our free trial, which is 7 days. You'll see the programming in there for next week. That way you can know whether or not this program is right for you, starting with your free trial week. Thanks a bunch for watching. If you guys have questions, please hit us below in the comments. We check them every single day and we'll respond to as many as we get. Again, thank you for following the program as well. Click like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next video.